everybody, and welcome to the second podcast for another generic podcast. I am your host, as always, Tyler Mystics here, and I am joined here with my good friend Kevin. Say hello there, Kevin.
Pluta.
And I am joined here with James as well from last week. Say hello, James.
Hello.
And finally, I have my second in command here, Zero. Say hello, Zero.
Sup, bitches?
How's it going, everybody? Tonight we will be having a more focused discussion. Hopefully we don't get too out of focus, but no, I guess we will be at some point or another. But we'll be talking. Yeah, we'll be talking mostly about. Yeah, I guess that's the proper term for it. We'll be talking mostly about conspiracy theories. Yes, conspiracy theories are the one things that we're going to be talking about.
I
So
already have my tinfoil hat on.
since he went ahead
to make
and
one.
hello there, sir. How are you tonight? Talking to chat, but anyway, thank you very much for that, Zero. And since you've been passionately waiting like since last week and have been researching for over 3.5 weeks apparently from what you've said, essentially, which makes no sense, but you take the first one, apparently.
Alright. So, first off, this is aside from my web chart.
Okay, before you start, real quick, since somebody had to point it out because they're being them. It's for today. For credit for today's theme is from Kat, of course. She brought that up to me, and I figured why not. So, yeah. Sorry about that. You go ahead.
Okay, so anyway. Outside of my web chart,
Oh God.
He's
my
got a web
conspiracy
chart.
my conspiracy theory is just like a small piece of the puzzle. But somewhere out there, there is a pedophile ring for the wealthy elites used
Oh,
to
God.
blackmail
Oh.
people to get what they want.
Are we? Lovely.
Tinfoil.
Lo-
All right.
Lovely first topic we're going to be discussing. Epstein's suicide, why not? For the first one.
Okay. So Joseph Epstein
God.
wasn't
Jeffrey
the only
Epstein.
one. Yes, a lot of people wanted him dead, especially Hillary Clinton. I know she's in the audience right now. I'm fucking watching you. You understand me? I am fucking watching you.
Yes, because she totally has the stream notifications on for our channel.
Hillary Clinton's joining us on fucking like, oh my god, like
We're talking about, just keep going on what you're doing.
Hey,
fucking like
Bill Bacon and Rasputin.
just imagine. I'd be fucking down if Hillary Clinton followed us on Twitch and YouTube. I'd be so down with her that. And fucking like she becomes a subscriber and she becomes a mod on our channel and everything.
Anyway, a lot of people wanted Epstein dead, including the British royal family. You wanna know why?
Why?
Jeffrey Epstein is friends with Prince Andrew.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And then you get this other fucker named Jimmy Savile, who was a philanthropist and a show host at the BBC, and he knew Prince Charles.
Hmm.
And he'd be doing some creepy shit whenever he'd be hanging around Prince Charles.
He killed himself though, didn't he?
No, hold on, let me look up how he died real quick.
I'm talking about Epstein, but yeah, the joke is, yeah, he didn't kill himself.
No, he allegedly killed himself. Like, I watched the fucking trial
Yeah.
of the people who were supposed to detain him.
Yeah.
Apparently she said that, like, that the guards were falling asleep. How the fuck does that happen? How do you fall asleep in the job?
They had their drinks drunk.
Maybe, like, but here's the thing though, like, you, like, in normal circumstances, like, under normal circumstances, like, you'd lose your job, but I've never heard of anybody getting fired after that.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Like, how the
Hmm.
fuck are you sleeping on the job? Especially when everybody wants him dead. Inmates want him dead. Celebrities want him dead.
This is why Princess
Hillary
Diana
Clinton?
died.
I'm watching you. You fucking know you pulled its trigger.
Hey, Vinny, how's it going?
Ian, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Fuck you, I read the emails.
What emails? They're garbage.
What
I don't know what you're
emails?
talking about.
I uploaded them to my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about that. Oh, this is just Hillary Clinton just being.
Anyway, I have no idea how fucking.
Why is
Bill
Hillary? Why is Hillary Clinton a Chinese immigrant?
I don't know what to do.
died. Anyway, after Jimmy Savile died,
What?
all the allegations of his sexual escapades, i.e., sexual abuse, came to light.
Yes.
And everyone who was in office at that time knew about it, may or may not have participated in it, and on top of that, kept quiet about the whole incident.
Wow.
And, like, I even saw somewhere that, like, one of the executives at the time at the BBC
Yeah.
was fucking engaging in it. So you fucking know that Jimmy Savile was in fact a fucking pedophile. And that fucking producer also cut, like, the pubes of the fucking underage victims and had it sitting there in his motherfucking office.
What?
I don't even want to talk anymore. Can we just let Zero keep going?
It's
Go,
just,
man.
let's just have a segment from now on called Zero Rants, and we'll just let him. We'll just have him like talk for like 15 minutes.
No,
About whatever he wants.
and that's not a fucking segment. It's the reason you made the podcast.
I just know, but I just love how passionate he is.
Motherfuckers right now.
Yeah.
But
He's still going.
there,
Alright.
there are probably more out there. I say probably because they're either near us or I'm fucking batshit insane. Like, I am batshit insane, but like they could still probably be near us.
Zero, don't
Okay.
try and establish credibility. You have none. Wear that
Vin,
foil hat with pride, little dude.
Vinny just
Fuck you,
gave
This is going deep.
Vinny just gave this the best
Deep.
the best title for this. It's called Zero Gets Serious with a C.
Mind you, folks,
So
at
now-
home, he is not drunk.
Why does Zero make pedophiles sound like aliens?
And because there are fucking pedophiles around, kidnapping people and trading them as sex slaves makes the
Holy
entire
shit.
practice hard.
Yeah,
Because some of
James.
those motherfuckers are probably in office.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh my-
James.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
Fucking-
Now, as for the evidence that Epstein left behind, I'm grasping at straws here, but I think those may or may not have been burned.
Oh,
What's that? Hold up,
The-
I'm getting lost. What
the-
has been burned?
Evidence.
like
'Cause
the
I know
evidence, the
fucking
island,
Jeff-
the island that apparently Epstein frequented, and apparently where the alleged pedophilia was taking place, essentially was burnt to the ground after investigators concluded there was nothing there.
How do you burn a landmass to the ground?
With Molotov cocktails, apparently. I don't know exactly, but the buildings were all burnt to the ground.
No, they're fucking lying to you. They're probably in this too.
Zero was a Pizzagator. Everyone's bringing up Pizzagate. Actually, like, does that have anything to do with
Because it's
Pizzagate?
Totally linked to it. Yeah, that was what surfaced all the emails and originally ousted it. I'm not trying to enable Zero right now. I'm just legit speaking of what I know. I hope I'm wrong. but-
No, this is separate from Pizzagate. Pizzagate
Oh, for fuck's sake.
was made to undermine this entire investigation.
Why do I always have to mental? If never mind.
Okay? Because the more fucking crazy a conspiracy theory sounds, the less plausible it becomes.
Yeah. But
Okay.
obviously, that's the
Fucking-
basis for all conspiracy theories.
Like those fucking conspiracy nuts are fucking lying to you. They want you to think they're crazy.
Benny says we should get
Because
the
they
K-pop stands
Fucking know.
to expose the Epstein investigation.
Yeah.
K-pop stand.
Because they fucking know it kills all credibility of the original conspiracy theory.
Oh, this isn't really a conspiracy theory, but I wanted to add on to that real quick because I'm pretty sure we're not going to be going back to K-pop. But did you guys know that K-pop was not a normal thing that came about from South Korea? It was actually like man-made from the government because South Korea has like no cultural exports besides like literally K-pop or like I think StarCraft, like esports players.
StarCraft is an export?
No, esport. Yeah, it's a huge esport in South Korea, especially the first StarCraft Brood Wars. Actually, dude, like there's some South Korean girls like are fucking head over heels for StarCraft players over there. Apparently, like girls who like boys who like play Dota professionally too. It's like dating a basketball player over there, I guess.
Serious?
Shit.
Well, I can't get with Korean girl because I fucking
Honestly.
suck at video games.
Interesting that you say that quote unquote person I'm talking to.
How much is StarCraft worth internationally?
Different story.
A lot. It has quite a bit actually. It's been like one of Blizzard's biggest like esports games, like before even Overwatch was a thing. But I feel like Overwatch they forced to be an esport,
It was
more or
built
less.
to be.
Hashtag liberate Hong Kong.
Oh,
Hashtag
God.
fuck you.
And we are banned in China.
I mean, that's fine. They don't print magic cards there. We're good.
Look up squirrel and hedgehog. How do I get into the StarCraft export rings? And fucking Cat wants to start illegally importing StarCraft players into the United States.
Easy. Just construct additional pylons. Like, hello.
All right, so you have anything more to add to your conspiracy theories here, or did we cover all the bases?
Hillary Clinton totally fucking killed Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Who killed Jeffrey Epstein? I know do this.
I see the emails, motherfucker.
Why does Hillary Clinton sound like Consuela from Family Guy now?
Misa need more feminism. Like, what the
Why is she Jar Jar now? Oh, Nissan need no emails.
You said Misa need more lemon pledge.
I have your name on file. I know the shit you started.
You cannot
Ripped to that additional pylons show.
I can't fucking.
I was there during Benghazi, damn it.
All right.
I'm totally done now. I'm good. Crazy time's over.
All right. I'm gonna bring up, for something that I'm gonna bring up something that's a little more tamer now, in comparison. But
People.
okay, no. I have a couple that I want to talk about, but I'm gonna bring up the more tamer one because, it's a little bit fucked up, but it did happen. It was proven to be true. But yeah, did you know that during Prohibition, a theory was circulated that the government was going around poisoning alcohol containers so that to keep people from drinking, essentially.
I definitely believe that.
Yeah.
They
Right.
did the
So
crack epidemic.
right.
The
They
what?
did turn the crack
The crack
epidemic.
epidemic.
Crack
Oh.
epidemic.
I thought
Yeah,
that was
they
the Italian mob.
No. They
Allah.
did. I think it was either Jimmy Carter, John F. Kennedy, or Nixon who started like putting crack in inner city neighborhoods.
I feel like it was Nixon.
Hey,
That says Nixon too.
the thing is, though, strangely enough, manufacturers have already been using like dangerous chemicals within the alcohol that they've been like exporting. So basically, between 1926 and 1933, and I'm reading this off of Reader's Digest, by the way, because I can't fucking remember dates for shit. The federal government pushed manufacturers to use stronger poisons to discourage bootleggers from turning the alcohol into moonshine, basically. So people essentially went blind because the government really didn't want people to drink from a dumb amendment that was later repealed. And nobody followed the law. Absolutely no. Everybody ignored it. But Jesus Christ! But thanks to the prohibition, I think it was either that and plus single mothers. I think it was that plus single mothers that they that formed the mafia and an organized crime within post-industrial America. In the 1920s, basically. So literally, due to prohibition, you've not only made people just flat out ignore the law, you've encouraged underground organized crime to be built up and have a stake within the country. But you've also just fucking like I said, it's way more tamer than I thought it was gonna be.
Tame, supposedly. But they just say, of course, the crime is not our fault. It just happens because of the times. Hey, what's happening? The fucking times.
The times.
You're already adding fuel to the fucking fire.
Yeah.
Like kerosene.
Like kerosene.
Actually, the mafia started in Italy.
Oh, great. Somebody play the fucking JoJo theme.
Then they came to America.
Okay, somebody play the Western JoJo theme.
I never made it past volume 2.
Jesus Christ.
Sono chinos.
No, Sada!
The man. Jojo. We're not doing this.
Okay. All right. Here's number 11 that I found on the Reader's Digest as well. I'll on top of it, and this was proven these are just conspiracy theories proven true. Did you know the Canadian government was so paranoid about homosexuality that it developed an actual gaydar?
The whole Family Guy thing about an actual gaydar, that was true.
That's how Sex in the City was made.
Bro.
Oh, Carrie.
Yeah, you get a gold medal for today.
So apparently, in the 1960s, the government hired a university professor to develop a way to detect homosexuality in federal employees. He came up with a machine that measured pupil dilation in response to same-sex erotic imagery. The Canadian government used it to exclude or fire more than 400 men from civil service, the military, and the Mounties. Basically, there's literally literally a real life fucking gaydar. That's fucking amazing.
Can we buy one?
This kind of blows my mind, considering for the longest time I thought Canada wasn't real.
Bullshit.
No, your argument for Canada not existing is that Canada's not a country. It's a freaking what's it called? Well, it's like a French an occupied. It's like a French occupied territory. Because
it was a practical joke the French made.
It's a practical joke the French made. Did it actually work?
Yeah, just to fuck with England and America.
I have no idea if it actually worked, Vinny. I have no idea if that actually worked.
This is why we need to buy one.
I mean, I guess we can like you want like to actually go on eBay and see if they'll actually find a gaydar. Like we can go we can do that. We could the first YouTube video. Oh, IRL. So we bought a gaydar to see if it works. We bought, and we're not sure which ones work, so we bought 10 different ones.
Guys, we can use the gaydar to finally settle the greatest debate once and for all.
If I don't end up on a list from this search.
Our trap's gay.
Exactly.
Our traps get. God damn it.
Our
Trap's gay. That
our-
depends on the trap.
Traps aren't gay.
fucking like if we were gonna do that bit, I would pull the gaydar like over to a picture of Astolfo and like in a schoolgirl outfit, and I would just be like, I just like scan it, and then it says not gay on it, and I'd just be like, there you go.
If it only worked that way.
Bro,
Is
you
gaydar
definitely about the Fate series. So you know Ryder, well, I think Ryder or Black, right?
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
right
the
or-
website.
Blew my fucking
Astolfo is Rider of Black.
Gay,
Just like
but
how.
I'd smash. I'm not gay, but I'd smash. And I hate that I have to say that.
I am the Cat says I'm the expert gay, and they aren't gay.
There you go, folks. We have confirmation. Traps are officially 100% not gay.
I can smash without feeling, shitty about it then.
There's a gaydar gun.
A gaydar gun. Let me tell you guys, this is a gay bomb.
I'm going on to eBay, boys. I'm going down the rabbit hole.
We're gonna go on a quest to find the gay bomb.
Is it gonna make the frogs gay?
Eh.
So
No, that's the chemicals in the water.
I type in gaydar, and the first thing that comes up is personalized silly songs with the VeggieTales. And I feel like I've gone as far down the rabbit hole as I need to, and I will return back to the podcast. If
Like-
New
that's not a
conspiracy theory. VeggieTales turns your kids gay.
I watched VeggieTales growing up, and I'm not gay.
Jesus Christ. Nice.
You could remember watching VeggieTales. I don't know.
How do you forget? You
A
watch
lot
a
of people
sentient
forgot about.
cucumber and a sentient tomato argue about Bible quotes for 5.5 years. You don't forget.
Watching
Oddly
both.
enough, despite
Shut
being raised in a religious household, well, semi-religious household, I have never seen the VeggieTales.
And I come
Wow.
from a practically atheistic one.
Speaking of trying to find a gaydar, like online, it reminded me of this time when I was hanging out with a friend of mine. Let's call him Nelson. He basically told me like, I got banned. He told me the time he got banned from eBay, and you'll never know like how he ended up getting banned from eBay. Right, so he decided, you know what? There's nothing in the rule books that says I can't sell inventions online, so I'm just gonna sell an invention basically. And it apparently wasn't up to snuff with the whole appropriate inventions, and like this because he invented a way to apparently like increase the size of your dick. Like
What?
he invented a way to increase the size of your manhood, and tried to sell it on eBay. He was really proud of it, and he told me all about it. And I said to him, so you found a way to increase your manhood, and you fucking like got banned on eBay for it. All right, did it follow any rules? And he's just like, not really per se, but like I guess they had a problem with me just posting a picture of duct tape with string on it, like tied to a fucking cinder block.
Stuff.
Was that friend's name happen to be Zero?
No. But
Listen,
Wow.
if I wanted to make a penis longer, I would have made the penis longer.
I'm just imagining like somebody actually like just buys one of them. They just ties it like right at the end, like he holds it up like from like 2 feet like on top of a table or something, just drops it.
Oh my
Just goes.
Alright,
Oh
so
my god.
I looked up Gator on eBay.
God.
Yeah.
Back.
I get Gator magazine. Um,
Get the fuck out of here. There's not a fucking magazine that says that's Gator magazine.
I got you beat, Zero. I found a fucking Amazon listing for the Gator gun.
Alright, hold on. Let me post that shit real quick.
God, I'll be right back when I want to see that shit as soon as I get out.
They're selling 12 issues for $36. I don't know who the fuck is interested. If you
This
are,
Gator.
if
This
you are,
Gator.
just let me know. I mean, it's right there, along with
Jesus
the movie Under the Gator.
This literally is just a joke item, though. It's right next to fucking Witty Yeti's dehydrated water.
Dehydrated
I have-
water is a conspiracy theory.
I have Gator culture.
I'm just looking at MTG.
Yeah, Gator culture, gay men, technology, embodiment in the digital age. A Russian book, selected stories by Arkady Gaidar, 1986. Writings by A. Gaidar, Russian vintage book published in 1948. Gaidar War Chuck and Gek Laika by Dubinsky, Old Russian PC. Loris Gaidar LP vinyl glam disco psych pop 12-inch psychedelic gay garage.
12-inch psychedelic gay garage. If that's not a band name, I don't know what is, man.
No, the band name is Gaydar.
The
Perfect.
band's name is Gator.
Russia, Russia, Soviet, USSR, Gaidar book, Revolution Communist Children Writer. Okay, these are Russian letters by Arkady Gaidar. I
All right.
can't read or speak Russian, but it's for $5.99 on eBay. I'm starting to think Russians are gay.
I'm sorry, did you see the picture of Putin you posted in chat earlier? That's hetero as fuck.
That picture just makes me want to buy a Porsche.
Here's another conspiracy theory, by the way, to get back on track a little bit. It's kind of a dumb one, but do you guys remember New Coke by any chance?
New.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently a theory claims that the Coca-Cola company intentionally changed the interior formula of New Coke with the intent of driving up demand for the original product or permitting the reintroduction of the original with a new formula using cheaper ingredients, essentially. Like, because that would make sense. Like, that's the only reason, like, why you would make so much drastic changes to a product, only to have everybody, like, want the old product back, to drive up demand for the old one. Basically. But this was proven untrue by Donald Keogh, the president of Coca-Cola, stating, "The truth is, we're not that dumb, and honestly, we're not that smart either." like that's just somebody literally just saying, this is the dumbest thing ever, but the smartest thing as well at the same time.
Yeah.
Did you know that the government gave syphilis to people?
What?
Did someone link
Yeah.
me the listing for the 12-inch gay garage for a friend? What the for
It's on
dot
eBay,
dot friend.
It's on eBay. Just type in Gaydar. It's like some. It looks like David Bowie, only with a lot more chiseled chin and cheek Like,
Oh man, fucking eBay though is like insane sometimes. Like, do you want to know like have you ever like typed in spells on eBay?
I'm gonna do that right now.
Like no fucking bullshit. Have you
Happened
any of you
before the
ever
ceiling came down.
Okay, Witchcraft Handbook of Magic Spells and Potions.
like there's actual people that post on eBay stating that they will like cast spells for you.
Black Magic, Occult Grimoire, Book of Shadows, Magic Spells, Incantations.
Spellcasting,
Shadow
curse removal.
spell.
Over 40 years experience.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna find a spell to make my penis big. Then I don't have to buy a fucking Porsche.
Y'all aren't searching for the right fucking things. Well, please tell us what we should be looking for. Because like, James is doing something, Kevin's apparently, like, fallen in the bathroom somewhere, and, Ciro's really trying to make a case of not buying a Porsche for some reason.
I buy a Porsche to make my dick feel big.
Get the fuck out of here. You can fucking buy haunted dolls.
On eBay? Yeah, dude, that's what eBay was made for.
What? Why? Why would you want a haunted doll?
Because why would you want a non-haunted doll, Tyler?
I am gonna look this
I-
up right now. You're all bullshitting me right now.
No,
You're
I
all
already
lying.
did. I did, Tyler. It's true. I can send you a screenshot.
I'm just gonna type it in myself. Oh my god, it is actually real.
And here we go.
Haunted doll active paranormal spirit surprise box with spell item active ghost. Somebody's selling a ghost to go with your doll
Somebody sold their soul on eBay, so
for like what, $2?
I can't remember.
My soul. I'm trying to find soul. It's like that fucking Simpsons episode where Bart sold his soul to Millhouse for like those what are those things called where like you put the little pill capsules like into water and they turn into sponge dinosaurs?
Someone sold their soul.
No, Bart.
Fuck, I know what you're talking about, and I can even smell it. I don't know.
Yeah, fucking what were those things called? Like there's so many like okay, I would dismiss this immediately if this was like if they were just like 3 or like 5 listings, but Jesus Christ, dude, there's like how many fucking listings are there of this? Alf Pogs.
Tyler, they're literally called magic water expanding dinosaurs.
Magic water expanding dinosaurs.
Magic grow capsules. That's the official brand name.
Magic
so I looked
grow
up-
capsules.
I looked up soul and I got a lot of soul music and funk. I also got rap and R&B.
I knew music was the soul.
Never stop being it.
You don't put water on them.
Soul
Alf
of
Pog.
Chogokin.
You c-
Oh, this is a fucking Megazord.
Tyler, you could buy 48 animal capsules for $10 on Amazon.
48 animal capsules for $10.
It's a variety pack. You don't know what you're getting. Are you getting farm animals? Are you getting dinos? Are you getting the rare Noah's Ark collection? Doesn't
Are you
matter.
getting the rare Noah's Ark collection? Ark of the Covenant? Where you'll know all the secrets of the universe?
Okay, so I typed in haunted. Haunted personalized spirit entity sent to you for $15.
I'm gonna look up and see if there's any sexy haunted dolls.
Why? Tyler, no, you're going to go to a part of the internet you don't want to go to. The answer is Craigslist.
Haunted sex dolls.
Haunted sex dolls.
This guy
Haunted
died
sex dolls.
in
Let's go.
This is Tiffany. She's on the line with 37 users. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, so I typed in haunted sex dolls.
Yeah.
They just give me haunted dolls.
Yeah. It's like-
Okay.
Okay.
So far, it's
Why-
coming to my understanding that haunted dolls do not want to be fucked or possess sex dolls.
Or they're just full of shit.
Because that's what you want to do for all eternity. Get fucked by virgins.
Okay, so I'm starting to believe that the only way to get rid of a ghost is to just jack off.
My Cat's amazing news article title. My boyfriend's cheating on me with a haunted sex doll. It's more common than you think.
No,
This is terrifying. Why are we talking about this?
because haunted sex doll. Alright, what if I put haunted vinyl? Do you think it'll get 12-inch gay garage?
And if you put like haunted vinyl, wouldn't it just be like I don't know, like isn't there something like wasn't there like a myth or something like with the Black Sabbath vinyl that if you played it backwards it was like the satanic like
You
it
can
was
play
like
anything
It was the
backwards and it'll
Beatles
sound...
album. It was Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
oh
If you played
okay.
it backwound, it said, if you played it back, it said Paul is dead. Paul is dead. So people believe Paul McCartney was dead.
The fuck did I just come back to?
The Paul is dead theory.
Right back on track. I've done it again.
Fuck is Paul? How did he die?
Apparently if you played a
Paul
Beatles
McCartney.
album backwards it would say Paul is dead.
Paul McCartney. But like I said, you can play anything backwards and get anything.
I mean, heck, I think Cat's a believer of the Paul's dead theory.
Alright,
It said, turn me on, dead man. It didn't say that, apparently. It said, turn me on, dead man.
One of the albums said Paul is dead. I might be on the wrong one, but
Alright. Can we address the fact that Madonna is a 3,000-year-old vampire?
I know Rick and Morty referenced that in, like, one of their episodes with that fucking turtle. Had, like, the turtle, like, had, like, had everything, like, said backwards and shit, but, like, everybody, like, reversed it immediately, and it said, I'm a beetle, Paul is dead.
What the fuck?
Alright, so
And
Madonna's a
copyright strike.
3,000-year-old Anyway, Madonna's a 3,000-year-old vampire.
what?
Okay, that's not gonna be just a random throwaway. Please explain.
How the fuck do you think she lived so long and looks young?
Oh, Break Ray,
Zero.
thank you for so much for the follow, by the way.
Evidence.
I have none. This is just a joke that I've been running along with for like ages.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. It's very concerning to me. Why do you believe this is the truth?
She is a 3,000-year-old vampire. She's been sapping the life energy of anyone she's kissed.
Apparently the Sergeant Pepper thing is supposed to hint that Paul was dead, but it didn't. They heard the rumor and started playing with it. Lots and lots of Botox. Botox, lots and lots of Botox. That's how she's alive.
Oh my
No.
God.
She drained the life of everyone else she kissed. That's why she makes those fucking kisses live.
You're insane.
Yes! But she's also a vampire.
He just said yes. Oh God.
I'm not arguing against it. I accept. Accept. Just accept it.
Are we? Yeah. Are we really gonna let this happen? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love doing this show. I love doing this show.
Hell of an entertainment hour. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it is. But yeah. So, James, do you have a conspiracy theory to share with us?
Yeah, I did, but compared to the rest of you,
I literally shared one of the most boring ones, the Coke conspiracy theory. It can't be worse than that.
okay. So what happened was some guy, as all good conspiracies start in this new generation, some guy posted on a Reddit thread where it was name one weird thing about your childhood that no one else could relate to but might be funny. So someone wrote a very long post joking that his parents didn't believe Finland exists. And he said when he was 8 or 9 years old, they were talking about Finland on the news, and his parents got into a heated argument with him because he was asking about Finland, and they told him Finland didn't exist and Finnish people aren't real. So because he posted this on Reddit, two factions emerged.
A faction of people. A faction of
There were-
people that didn't believe Finland existed.
Faction of people who believed
Jesus Christ!
You might.
oh,
Holy shit! What the fuck happened?
the Finnish struck back.
This was all Slash's doing.
Would there slash?
Good to slouch. Ah. But yeah, so because of this guy's posting, two factions emerged. Those who believed that Finland was real and that this guy just told a really funny child story. And a group who apparently had existed for millennia, but until this very moment in Reddit history had
Yeah.
finally emerged. There is an entire group of people who believes that Finland is a myth. That
Like-
Finland does not exist. That the maps that we have seen of our Earth are fake. They do not care whether it is round or flat. That is irrelevant. What is relevant, however, is that there is a landmass known as Finland that does not exist.
Like, can't you just take a trip to Finland to see for yourself, though?
That's just it. They say that Finland doesn't exist, and it is just hold up. I have to find the exact wording from the article because it was so dumb.
It exists, but it's not actually Finland. It's actually
No,
Sweden.
they don't believe Finland exists.
Jesus fucking... Who the fuck is that?
I
Me?
don't know.
What the fuck? Jesus. Like, fucking like Pyramid Head from Silent Hill just coming out, just scratching my eardrums.
Oh, a Slender Man.
So apparently, they could believe that Finland is just southeastern Europe.
What? 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 What?
I'm trying to find the exact line of dialogue. That Finland is not real. It is just Southeast Europe, and that nobody, and I mean nobody, has ever been to Finland. Now, obviously, this creates a problem because Finland is obviously a real place.
I fucking knew it was you. I saw that, Zero.
Well, oh no, that's my fucking headphones on. That's the problem.
Jesus Christ. Ugh.
I left no, I left my fucking wireless earbuds in the car. And I'm too lazy to go get them, so I just put in the ones you plug in. Sorry.
Scott.
Okay. But it's
So,
like it's like something out of a fucking horror film every time it happens.
So
Yeah.
so do I take it out or do I leave it in?
Bow chicka wow wow.
And a faction emerged
Yes, go ahead.
about the true Finland conspiracy. So
The
some people,
truth.
and this is their like original post. There exists a subreddit known as Finland Conspiracy. It is a joke. This is the 100% real subreddit where all this goes. So the conspiracy theory states that Finland is not a real country. Not only is it not a real country, but there is no actual landmass there at all, and the space between Sweden and Russia is actually empty. Now, yeah, it's absurd. So they believe due to like Japanese and Soviet relations and all of the insanity that happened at the end of the First Great War, that they made up an imaginary country to make it look like Russia had more territory. So when this kid posted on the internet, guess what happened? The actual conspiracy theorists came out and said that this is absolutely 100% true. You are wrong. Then all of the people who live in Finland started messaging them back in bulk. What happened in response is some of the greatest discourse in all of Reddit. You had people literally yelling at others that they don't exist. One of the moderators somehow was on the side of those who believe the who didn't believe in the Finland conspiracy, and started making the Finnish comments disappear,
What the
proving the fact that they don't exist by deleting them as they spawn.
That's so fucking funny. They're like,
It's so great.
what if he's
honestly.
not even a conspiracy theorist believer? What if he's just there to stoke the flames and just to reaffirm all their beliefs, essentially, so there will permanently be a faction of people that believe Finland doesn't fucking exist.
And then wait, this is the best. So they have their little manifesto here, and the 10 points of why Finland doesn't exist.
Oh my God.
So, what about the people? Are they all in on the conspiracy? No. People from Finland genuinely believe that they are from there. In reality, they are from small towns on either the eastern part of Sweden or the western part of Russia. So they believe they're from Finland, but they're not actually from there.
Okay.
Point is, what about Finland's exports other than Nokia? So it says their biggest three are oil tech and software. The oil is gathered in offshore platforms that the rest of us believe the landmass of Finland is from, and the Japanese avoid rigging regulations in order to avoid this controversy and not continue the conspiracy any longer, because apparently the Japanese don't believe it either. Oh my God. They
Fucking
also
Japan's
claim
in
that
on it.
Santa- What is it? They claim that Santa comes from their country, and everybody knows that Santa doesn't exist.
Santa comes from Finland. Didn't you guys know that? Santa doesn't exist.
no.
Therefore, our fucking point is valid.
Next up is, what about Helsinki? Isn't that an enormous city that's been part of major historical events? It's located in eastern Sweden. It's not like the people flying there would notice. Nobody knows the truth. They say when you fly there, you are looking at weird geographical anomalies that appear to make a landmass appear there, but instead it's non-existent and just ocean. They
Or,
believe that
it's
Bermuda
an
Triangle.
actual landmass.
And then it says, what about everybody else in Finland? There's a lot to it. It couldn't all be made up. And he said 99% of Finland is forest. A lot does not need to be accounted when addressing the geography. In other words, fuck you, trees. You don't matter.
I was about to say, did they film Lord of the Rings in Finland? But then I realized, oh wait, no, they filmed it in New Zealand, didn't they?
Yeah, because it's just eastern Sweden and Finland doesn't exist.
Fucking Finland doesn't exist. Imagine being in 2020 right now and trying to like prove your existence to the world, essentially as a country.
I can't. Oh my God. So wait. So they're asking, why do other countries go along with it? Well, apparently for the Soviet Union, this was a bargaining chip, and this has stayed as a staple in their political discourse up until this very moment in time. Nobody believes that Russia will reveal the truth about Finland. The existence can be disputed because no country in the world could possibly be that good. I think it's time because all the stats are inflated. And then, okay, what about the name? The country was originally named for fishing. What do fish have? Fins. Thus, Finland. So they're justifying that the name was made up because people allegedly like to fish there. And they named it after the body part of a fish. And apparently, wait, this gets better. So what about apparently, it may surprise you that Japanese and Finnish are very similar, like scarcely similar. Yet there are still vast differences between them. But they believe the Japanese made up a fake language so that if anybody was Finland or believed they lived there, they could practice speaking it.
What the fuck? So fucking Japan has made a fucking language for them to speak.
And then one of the so we're on number 8 now. The Finnish culture is being attacked. I'm not attacking it. It's totally legitimate. But the place you have cultural beliefs for doesn't exist. It's just Eastern Sweden. So you're allowed to have your culture, you're allowed to have your language, but you're speaking it in the territory from a language that doesn't exist. And
It's
how
like-
could no one? This is great though. So how could nobody have realized it? Other people have. But imagine the ridiculous statement of I don't believe Finland exists. There's no way that you can find undeniable proof. It's part of the human condition. And last but not least, what about the GPS and satellite images? It's all fake news.
It's just fake. That's the flat earther argument. How can you explain the curvature of the Earth like from space as currently right now as it stands? It's made up.
So if anybody wants to read this, I'm putting it in our Discord. It's a fucking riot, man.
Jesus Christ! Never throw those wired headphones out after this and never use it again. Jesus Christ, man.
I'm subbing to this subreddit. I want to become part of this. Like, this is great.
There, I got rid of him.
Okay.
Yeah, so Finland doesn't exist. It's just Southwest Europe.
Just Southeast Europe.
And all the Finnish people say exactly.
Can you just
What?
imagine like going onto a college campus like with your dissertation ready to present? All right, what you gonna be talking about today, there, Bob? I am gonna be
Finland doesn't
discussing-
exist.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What? Yep. Here's
Finland doesn't exist, and here are my talking points, essentially to prove my points. I'm sorry. Imagine if one of the speakers there is actually Finnish the entire time as he's like listening to it.
No. Go on. Tell me how the land I don't exist. Tell me about how the country I love since I was a child and grew up in doesn't exist. Well, that's easy because it's not that country. It doesn't exist. You believe you're Finnish because you were brainwashed. Like, what the hell?
You believe you were Finnish because you were brainwashed. Oh my god.
The internet is a whimsical place, everybody.
I fucking love it. I love it and I hate it at the same time. It's a very complicated relationship I have.
Well, don't talk about Finland because apparently it doesn't exist.
Alright, that's amazing. Man, you say that was way better than I went. That's way better than the shit I had, James. Like, bravo. But yeah.
Bravo for doing a 2-minute Google search.
Yes, bravo for doing a 2-minute Google search.
Well,
but
I want to fund this conspiracy. I want to get in on it. I'm joining the subreddit.
all right, Kevin. What's yours? What is your topic?
Oh God, I'm not even ready.
What do you mean you're not ready? We went through all three of us. How do you not
Wait a
know?
Kevin,
Let's
you're
look
not
at
ready. We talk about Finland. Do you believe you're Finnish? Because that's a problem.
I mean, he's half Japanese, so he's part of it. He's in on it.
Can you imagine going to Japan?
Imagine if Kevin's the one who fucking did that shit, and he's the reason why Finland doesn't actually exist.
No.
Finland doesn't actually exist.
See, they're brainwashing me now. I'm thinking that they actually don't exist now.
I just. I
Hey
can't.
guys,
Yes, Hero.
Yeah.
I read the conspiracy wrong, so now I don't think Canada exists.
What the fuck? Nah.
You don't think Canada exists now?
I
Yeah,
have two responses right there that'll prove you wrong. Maple syrup and hockey.
Maple syrup is just really refined oil.
Zero? Okay, blasphemy. No.
Or
no,
honey.
No.
You want to
Okay,
know something?
Maple syrup is just honey that came out of a tree.
Remember when the female
It's
hockey
one that
team
comes out
from
of a tree.
Canada lost in the Olympics like a year or two, like a few years back in the Winter Olympics, and they were so mad that they lost. Us that they I think like one of them like took off their second place like medals and like threw it on the ground like and shit. And I'm just like, wow, Jesus Christ, yeah, like yeah, sure, throw all of your second place trophies on the ground. You fucking made your country look like wusses in front of the whole world. I can't even remember who won. I think it was Russia that won.
Of course, Russia won. They're fucking like hardcore gay now.
Jesus Christ.
Now you're gonna call Russia hardcore.
Vladimir Putin in my ass.
Listen. I looked up Gator on eBay, and there were like a lot of Russian books.
And
Oh, there's a lot of Russian
I'm
books.
putting 2 and 2 together and thinking Russia's gay.
Actually,
Russia's
exists, Zero.
Russia's that one country that like is apparently like I want to like I'm not gonna throw shade at Russia, but like that I'd be like real. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of Russia's people turn out to be gay. Like after all the like anti-gay shit that they've been doing, it's like see, we're not gay. So we're proving to everybody we're not gay. Come on, guys, we're not gay.
Russia, we know hump you, hump us.
And there goes our whole entire Russia fan base.
Oh no, they're just fine. They beat my ass to death. They're pro non-gay.
It's okay, Russia. You have full permission to beat me.
As long as Mike Tyson's involved.
You're not getting back up, so let's not.
All right, Kevin, share with us something you've learned.
That's something I'm willing to take. That's a chance I'm willing to take.
Okay. I've learned. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do as much research as I honestly should have. What I was gonna go on about was a whole Call of Duty, fucking conspiracy theory.
What's the Call of Duty conspiracy theory?
Basically, way back when the game like first started, back like in 2003, if I remember right, with the first Call of Duty, 2003.
Yeah.
And it looked so goddamn realistic and so damn fun. It started, forcing, brainwashing people to, sign up and enlist in the army. First, I was like, just a shooting game. People aren't gonna fucking, just enlist in the army because it's a fucking shooting game. Or throughout, the games kept improving, details and graphics and basic weaponry and shit like that. More people started to join, only for the fact of Call of Duty, and I'm just like, that's complete bullshit. When I looked up, a lot of that is true because around, I think, when did Modern Warfare 2 come out? If I remember right.
Like 2008? 2009? 2008?
No, 2008, I'll say. Yeah, I'll go along with that.
November 5th, 2007.
I was close. So that was during the Iraq War, wasn't it? Or was that Afghanistan?
Good question. I think that was during the Iraq War, actually, if I'm right. Out of Afghanistan. I honestly can't remember that. Only thing I know is the game was just so, fucking popular and it like boomed a lot. People just started like just going full deep into the army and shit. I remember like at least 3 people I talked to were like, "Oh my god, did you see they seen at the end with Shepard?" Big fucking spoiler for anyone who has fucking played the game in like New Year's now.
Yeah.
Fucking guy pulled a knife out of his goddamn chest and then threw it at the guy's head. Killed him. That was completely possible. People were saying, "Oh, I want to be able to do shit like that." They started recruiting people into the army. It's like, it's a game. How can you brainwash people over a game? Still, mad people started joining up. I think at least, let me see if I remember right from this post. A good over 10,000 people actually recruited, saying because of the events they've seen in Call of Duty, they've specifically joined up to the army to try and be heroes like in the Call of Duty games.
I would love to know any stories in the military where like a Call of Duty kid like literally joined up with the military and tried to do like a 360 no scope or a dolphin dive drop shot on the fucking battlefield.
Dude, could you imagine that mid-war somebody just takes a Barrett 50 cal, spins
Barrett
around,
50.
drops.
drop shots like fucking Osama bin Laden across the map.
Hey, there's a reason there's no footage of that night.
Because the fucking shot was so sick, no one will ever believe it. So they threw his body to the sea so nobody could have any evidence. But anyway,
Bravo
keep going.
6 going dark. Like,
Remember, no Russian.
Oh god, that mission as well, right.
I still think that's one of the
Ooh.
best missions in Call of Duty history, though. Just the gameplay was so good.
Yeah, I love the bit too where you got to shoot a bunch of people the airport too, James.
I can't explain the argument here. Anyway.
Shooting fish in a barrel.
Oh my
Exactly.
god! Holy shit!
What? They're white. It's fine. It's 2020.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Kat just brought up something very interesting that I want to discuss more. So, there's that Finnish soldier that took so much meth that he took out an entire squadrons of Nazis by himself on a pair of skis.
You mean that Eastern European soldier, right?
Oh my god.
I'm not letting this go. I want this to be a running gag, boys. You better support me.
Oh yeah, I forgot Finland doesn't exist apparently.
How silly have we been? We need to be more enlightened. Come on, we gotta be aware.
But just imagine being so high off your ass that you managed to kill squadrons of the opposing faction by yourself on a pair of skis, no less.
Drugs give you superpowers.
Man, these southeastern guys are really fucking good at shit.
Worse, you could have done like Cranked and fucking just juice himself on fucking what? Car batteries. And just kill an entire army of people.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Jason Statham's Crank movies are a fucking fucking taking speed half the time, and it's the epitome of early 2000s action movies. Jesus Christ. Okay, so more on this meth soldier apparently. He apparently caught a bird and ate it raw, and he managed to get back into an Eastern European hospital. His heart rate was around 200 beats per minute.
What the fuck?
Dude running at 130 frames a minute.
Dude, imagine if it was Jesse from Breaking Bad doing all of that.
Jesus, if Jesse from Breaking Bad was
Fucking this Aaron Paul looking motherfucker on skis, just going as fast as fucking sound. Oh, using those fucking staff. I don't know what the fucking staff things are called for skis to make you
ski poles, aren't they?
Yeah, ski. I don't fucking know what they kind. I don't ski, James.
Well, who the hell does ski? I only ski in the winter.
Jesus Christ. But just apparently he was just he was seeing an 8K resolution. So apparently he could see in more clear resolution and definition than what was available on cameras at the time.
Oh my god.
But I'm pretty sure that was a joke. But Jesus Christ, man. Fucking Aaron Paul taking a blue sky hit and just going motherfucking ham on a bunch of Nazi soldiers.
Going a little bit of off topic. You remember our good friend Christina, right?
Yes.
Angry as all hell will probably throw you downstairs just because why the fuck not?
All hail El Presidente.
Fucking god. So she's talking to the group on Facebook and she's calling me a simp. She's literally saying a woman would stick her entire foot in my mouth and I'd be using sign language to ask for more.
Depends. Finland, 'cause she doesn't exist.
What the fuck?
Try not to use like real names, by the way. Like if
I
like
didn't say her last name, but yeah, I know.
okay, yeah.
Wait, hold on, Kevin. Kevin, respond with this. That's something bold to say for someone whose dick sucking height. Or
Oh my
No, I'm
god.
using that. I'm using that.
He's just gonna use that.
or
Or what?
There's video evidence of fucking Zero coaching you on how to burn her, man. Come on.
that's a bold thing to say for someone who sucks toes.
I think the dick sucking height was way better, Zero.
He's good. He's gonna he's gonna
That's something
go.
bold to say for someone who sucks toes.
How is it that your first one was better than your second one?
There was more
I
of a
don't know.
build up.
But it does end a conversation.
That's one way to put it.
The same way you put them toes.
I
in
posted
your-
it, so
She's
she's probably gonna fucking kill me.
gonna have to drive down to fucking Georgia to kill you, and even then, she doesn't even know where you live.
What are you fucking telling me like this?
Okay, I got it.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh, Cat just gave a better one, I think.
Oh lord, what now?
Bold of you to
She's
assume.
bold of you to
Hold on,
say when you look like the female Dan Schneider.
Oh,
Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. What? Oh my god. Did I mention I love doing this show? I love doing this show.
Several times. We're
Should've used the
glad to be
second one,
here, man.
Kevin. Should have used the second one.
I love how we went completely off topic and now we're just talking now about like some good comebacks to say now.
If
It's
she was
getting out of
angry,
hand.
right,
Oh god.
she'd be a sandwich. I don't know.
Shit, she's angry.
She's angry.
That's she probably said something along the lines of
Oh, you say like, whoa, using the same line as always, coming up with something new. Shit.
Dan the man, if she's a fighter, hold her tighter, Schneider.
King Gene is coming in here saying, I mean, his forehead has free space for better jokes. His ass later for that.
What group is that from?
That's-
Some bullshit group on Facebook.
That's a weak like
Kevin,
dude, I feel like everybody like literally like
King Kanye has to say, nigga, do you have a whole country
Oh.
cowboy in your mouth? What the hell? Nobody will leave me alone with this damn cowboy shit.
dude, like I think it's kind of I honestly think it's a little sad that like everybody's default like hey comeback or like insult to you is just on your forehead. In my honest opinion.
Since like back since like middle school. So
Mm.
at this point I basically just live with it. I just make jokes. That's why I'm like literally like if anyone's gonna make forehead jokes, you make sure damn well you make me laugh. If not,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. You make it good.
the role I made for you.
I'll give it some forethought.
Aha.
And she's still going.
Hey?
Oh my god! What is Kat doing? She keeps giving us more. She says her pussy probably so loose her Tinder dates have to go spelunking.
Oh!
Jesus fucking Christ.
I think he would decimate her, but from the intel I have from speaking with other people, it ain't loose. It's more like a shallow puddle because the. Wait, no, fuck that. I can't finish that thought.
It's like a shallow puddle.
Because no guy she was with has ever reached that far. And if you need more context, very little fishing.
Just say they had small dicks, Zero. We're at
Let's
that point. Just
Oh
say
yeah.
it.
let's move on now from this, please. I don't want Christina to end up hating this.
She already does, my dude.
Yeah, you're right.
Hate y'all.
She hates. She
Indeed.
hates us. Okay, that's another person that hates me, guts.
Get in line. Another woman who hates me? Oh, I'll have to give you a ticket. I don't know if I'll be able to get around to all of you.
Another woman, another person hates me. Well, take your ticket. And there's a line.
Ha! I have a fan club. Get on my level.
I have a fan
I'm both
club.
president, vice president, and secretary.
This
Is
is why
it-
I'm the mayor of Stupid Town.
No, I said I have an entire fan club of people who hate me.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know where
then
they
you gotta
hold their
separate
meetings. Mostly because they
That-
hate me, but I
Tyler has an OnlyFans. What?
Damn, she said you have a OnlyFans.
What?
No, Vinny said that.
Confused?
He said that? God damn, Vinny. What is
I thought
wrong
you
with
weren't announcing that until next stream.
What am I gonna put on my OnlyFans? I had very depressed looking outlooks on life.
I was gonna
Well,
say
I put
anime
Hillary
lewds,
Clinton's
but yeah,
emails
that
on my
works too.
OnlyFans.
Oh, your beard and just put that online.
Just have a whole catalog of my beard and growing it and just trimming it.
Is that a thing, beard porn? Like just like attractive looking beards.
I'm going in incognito mode.
Okay, so
Oh my fucking
do
god!
we all make OnlyFans accounts here, or is just
Jesus
Tyler?
Christ! Fucking cat's going in again! Jesus Christ.
That is very vivid. Wow.
She says, yo, I don't give a fuck. She probably seasons her pizza with one of them little shakers full of smegma.
So beard porn is a thing.
Mac and dick cheese. What the
You know
fuck
what?
is this?
I'm gonna make an OnlyFans account dedicated to crying and masturbating.
Just make Pornhub for that. Same thing.
Yeah, but people
Shouldn't you
are
just
paying-
save that for your biography?
People are paying me for crying and masturbating.
I'm gonna make an OnlyFans for it. The Zero story. Like,
Oh shit, my thing's run out.
what thing? Oh, your cartridge.
My little cartridge thing, yeah.
That's rough.
It's it's not fucking
What the fuck did I just see? Okay, off topic again. It's a random
it's
update on
dead.
Facebook. It says under the current guidelines, your milkshake is only permitted to bring 9 yoys.
9 yoys.
9 yoys.
9 yoys.
Yard
Me
max.
hoy min yoys.
Wait a minute. Are they Finnish? They don't exist.
And only fit.
Oh my
They're
god,
the
that's great.
non-existent Finnish.
There's a food reviewer that just fucks the food. I'm sorry, what?
Fuck,
A male or a female?
9 yoys.
Elvis.
Nine
You did a good job. I like your enthusiasm.
Okay, chat. If I fuck the food, do I have to eat it afterwards?
Depends. Are you a simp?
Male.
No.
Apparently it's male.
I'm disappointed.
Of course it's male.
For your
We
food.
fuck anything.
Quite literally.
It's American Pie,
Bill Clinton.
the internet series.
Especially
No.
the French.
No, he ate it before, apparently. The fuck? What did
Oh, okay, so
what did this
not
show do?
after.
'Cause
We
you
were
gotta
talking.
teach it and then please. Am I right, fellas?
He took a bite of a McRib and fucked it. What the fuck? Okay.
In my
feel like that could
experience,
be-
eating a McRib, I would say that the semen would have made it taste better. In fact, anything would have made it taste better.
Zero.
I
Why?
liked the McRib. I liked it.
The
Why?
McRib tastes like styrofoam, and that's coming from someone who has barely working taste buds.
Jesus fucking
What?
Christ.
All right. Why do you have barely working taste buds, Zero?
Oh, he didn't tell you the story. You go ahead and tell them the story of why about your taste
You
buds.
see, when I was in high school, the Lord gave me an idea.
Oh no.
Get a shit ton of sweet tart shockers, the sour candy that made your mouth bleed,
Yeah, I remember.
and shove them all in your mouth. And for 3 days, I felt pain in my cheek and tongue. And I pretty much couldn't taste anything other than sour for a while. And now I can eat a lime without puckering.
Okay.
He could
As for
probably eat a
tasting
lemon.
food, yeah, I can eat lemons too. They're not bad when you cut them in half.
That was a lot safer than where I thought this was gonna go. And I'm grateful for
Well-
that.
Well, the acid really, really made my mouth bleed. I think that's why I liked it so much.
Jesus Christ. It's turned in from a tale to telling everybody why your taste buds are fucked and or revealing that you're a sadomasochist.
Okay, now she's gonna kill me. Yeah, live the way I die, beating the shit out of her dick, sucking the cheese off of it with the cream.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm glad I'm not in half the group chats you guys are.
My
Oh,
lime
yeah, I
has
can
many
also drink
limes.
100% concentrated lemon juice.
Zero loves the
You can
taste
do
of his
that?
own blood, apparently. What Vinny
I
says.
think they do in the fucking Guinness World Records, honestly.
But yeah, you probably could have gotten in the Guinness Book of World Records doing that.
Amount of lemon juice consumed within an hour.
I can chug the entire bottle.
Well, wait, is there a record for it? Hold up.
I would
Google,
kinda
help
wanna
me out.
see that, but at the same time, I'd probably just like fucking squint and just run away just at the sight of seeing that.
Honestly, Guinness Book of World Records like is kind of bullshit nowadays because you guys know they got that Billy Mitchell guy, like they put his records back on the Guinness Book of World Records after it was proven he was cheating.
It's because he sued them.
Yeah, it's because yeah. Oh my god,
Who proved
Vinny here. I just brought that up, and he just brings up Billy Mitchell. Yeah, they didn't want to get sued. Oh, but like, But like, here's the thing though: either you lose the lawsuit and keep your integrity as like a world's record holder, or now your integrity is now, like, is now called into question. Now every world record now is apparently like now trivial at that point because of there is lack of integrity due to that shit. You know,
integrity is dead when you have money.
integrity's dead. And
Have money instead.
he's suing Apollo Legends and Twin Galaxies.
I have cheesecake, but
I'm sure. I don't know what Apollo Legends is gonna do with the lawsuit, but you think Billy has integrity? No, he doesn't. But we expected the Guinness Book of World Records organization to have integrity, since they're the Guinness Book of World Records.
The world record is drinking a liter of lemon juice, pure lemon juice, in 17 seconds.
Can you do that?
15 seconds.
17 seconds.
Seconds, a whole liter.
You think you can do it?
Be able to
Tyler
drink
acting
that.
like world's longest fingernails is a respectable thing to achieve. Is it wrong though? I mean, is it technically wrong?
But I can definitely drink the most.
So what, you gotta drink a gallon of lemon juice before 17 seconds?
Sir, that's impossible.
I mean, it's already hard enough to like drink like a gallon of anything in less than 17 seconds.
If you blend down cheesecake, I might be able to drink in 17 seconds.
you're just gonna get into a food I swear, dude. Like there's like a cheese eating like a cheesecake eating contest. Like you're probably gonna get into that shit, and you're probably gonna like, hey, you probably try to win just to like have as much cheesecake as you can before like the timer goes
I
off.
wouldn't even care about winning or not, so long as I get to eat as much as I fucking can.
Jesus Christ. I can shotgun a water bottle. Okay, cat.
He's shotgun a water bottle.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's not the fact that I'm just saying straight up, like, the integrity of a world record should be without, like, even the dumber ones too. Like, there's obviously dumb world records. Like, what's the dumbest world record, like, actually that there is?
One hand clapping.
One hand clapping.
Longest turd.
Longest turd.
Yeah.
Literally didn't like South Park do an entire episode on that. Just figure out
Yep.
the fucking
And
biggest
it
turd
turned
on.
out Russell Crowe was number 2.
What the hell's number 1?
Stan Marsh.
Alright.
You're mixing up. You're mixed. No, James. You're making. You fucked up.
Oh, it was Bono.
It's Bono. Yeah. You fuck.
To the Russell Crowe, damn.
You mixed up Bono and Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe, if you're watching this, even though I fucking doubt it, we somewhat apologize. I mean, you know you do the shit that you do, and
They riffed on him too.
he's just terrible.
Listen,
He's not
James.
fucking terrible.
Russell Crowe, respectable actor. Bono, douchebag.
Apparently, he's a sentient turd, according to South Park.
Here's the here's some dumb world records apparently, or really bizarre ones. Full body ice contact endurance. And this is coming from mentalfloss.com. All right. So I'm trying to figure out what you're supposed to be doing here. It's full body, just ice contact endurance. You just gotta sit out. You just gotta like have your entire body in contact with the ice for more than an hour and 52 minutes and 42 seconds in direct full body contact with ice.
What if it's my dick?
It has to be your whole body, apparently.
It can't just be my dick?
No.
You're right, it's too small.
Fastest time to burst 3 balloons with the back.
It's a real question I should be asking. I think that we all want to know.
What?
What's the world record for the fastest nut?
I'm on it.
Fastest nut. That, I mean, you should already know. You're the world record holder, Kevin.
I haven't even done anything yet. So
You didn't have to. You didn't have to. Congratulations. Everybody congratulate him. Yes!
Hold on, I'm actually Googling it right now.
He's looking to it.
Is it gonna? It's if the guy's name is Kevin,
Oh,
then I'm just gonna die.
Shit, I fucked up.
What?
The guy's name is Kevin. I'm just leaving.
No, I instead of putting fastest nut, I accidentally typed in longest nut.
Oh, you know what? You can look that one up. I'll James looks up the fastest one. So what's the
The
longest?
record is
Fastest
18 feet,
orgasm.
9 inches.
Is held. What is it? So, the fastest orgasm was reported by a female. 2 to 5 seconds.
5
She must-
seconds?
She must have been really disappointed.
No, that was the girl. It was female. Female or whatever.
Okay, so I tried to look up the record for the fastest ejaculation, and it says the human
I think I'm under
something travels at a staggering rate of up to 4 millimeters per minute.
What the fuck?
The fastest one nut was 19 meters per second.
19 meters per second.
Found it!
That offensive
Found
nutting
it.
is a possibility.
Motherfuckers, I found it!
Okay.
The Guinness World Records book lists
12.5 minutes. The current benchmark performances in the premature and mature ejaculation categories, respectively.
Jesus, you're gonna be fucking kidding me. You're fucking lying. There's no world record for that.
Because no guy ever wants to say it only took me 2.5 minutes. Like, no.
No, 12.5 seconds was the fastest nut.
Oh my god, Vinny has a point too. Somebody had to fucking be there to fucking confirm it. Fucking Guinness Book of World Records guy was just sitting there watching this guy fucking jack off. To like 12.5 seconds.
Alright, Bob, take the measurement.
The premature ejaculation record, 12.5 seconds, is held by Harry the Hummingbird Watson, a tax consultant at England's Inland Revenue.
Oh my fucking god.
The display record, an impressive 67 minutes, belongs to former police lead singer Sting.
What the fuck?
Harry the Hummingbird.
Harry the Hummingbird Watson. What the fuck kind of subtitle name is that?
It's the best fucking stage name.
He's a tax consultant.
Get the fuck out of here! No, he's not.
He is. That's his job.
Baby, he went down a legend.
He works for England's IRS.
Oh my god.
This summer on TBS, speed jerking.
Harry the Hummingbird Watson.
With one of the speed guns they use for highway cops. Fuck.
Now I'm Googling Harry the Hummingbird.
Harry the Hummingbird. Fucking Harry the Hummingbird Watson is fucking mad. This guy's a fucking legend. I need him on the podcast now. We gotta interview this man for the podcast.
You can't, he's dead. Oh, wait.
No.
Oh,
Never mind.
Never.
I
No,
said
never.
Never mind. That was a hockey player.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my god, that's great.
Hummingbird. What's he called? The hummingbird?
Because he went so fast, it was like he was flying.
It's like someone rolling a net 20 and on the stupidest shit in D&D. Okay, done, but your fucking dick's now on fire.
Okay, so
We
found
called him Harry the fucking Pecker. Like that.
I found something called Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Premature Ejaculation.
I believe you. I know that has to be some kind of porn parody.
Vinny, imagine the 80s training, from Vinny, by the way. Imagine the 80s training montage for that. Probably has a hard time finding a date. Fucking
So does the
Christ.
fastest man alive.
Holy shit, it is nothing more than a fucking fan fiction.
Oh my god.
What
I'm
the
not gonna
fuck?
read that shit. Fuck it.
Nothing will ever beat the...
Are you telling me right now that Harry the Hummingbird Watson does not exist?
Hold on. Uptown Girl was about to play, so I had to shut off my radio.
Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up.
That's Uptown Funk.
ta-
I said Uptown Girl.
Uptown, fuck you up. Uptown, fuck
Everybody
you
wanted
up.
to dance to that damn song. Was so
Nobody
nice.
will fuck you up like the hummingbird.
Jeez.
That's old Harry, we call it. Like, can you imagine walking into a bar? We need the man who's faster than time itself.
Oh, then fucking like at the end of the bar, or there's a guy with like sunglasses on. He looks over and he goes, "As you looking for the hummingbird?" It fucking like he just drops his pants, starts furiously just whacking it, then just like and he shoots like a fucking like glass bottle next to him. and then they're just like, "We're impressed. You're hired." What's
We
the
need you to
job?
infiltrate the Silicon Valley.
You need you to
Problem.
infiltrate Silicon Valley.
Natural male enhancements that cause the penis to explode. We believe they're trying to bring down all of the porn industry. We need you, Hummingbird. It is
This is-
time for you to come and come fast.
What a fucking legend this man is.
I'm just not overpaid. I don't give a shit about your record, man. Fuck your record. I don't care what you did. It's just why.
Miner comes in at the worst fucking time, the best time too. He's like, "What's up, my guys?" And we're talking about how.
Oh, you know, have you heard of the legend Harry the Hummingbird Watson?
I'm about to go commit a violation of the rules of engagement. We must resurrect him with the Dragon Balls.
Y'all want to help me write a fan fiction on the next podcast? I'm down.
Oh my fucking
So,
god.
make a comic of it?
Harry the Hummingbird Watson.
I'm going to have to
Say
call for the
took
podcast for
12
tonight
seconds.
to get off.
12.5 seconds to shit.
Yo, you wanna? Oh wait, Kevin, you said you're gonna be done for the night then.
No, be an adult.
We gotta end it on a high note.
All right. So anyway,
No, there's still time. I mean, you can always just like replace me with one of our guests who are literally watching.
no, it's been like an hour and 30 minutes actually. It's been pretty good.
Perfect podcast length.
Oh,
Yeah, this is.
We ended off on a high note with Perry the fucking Hummingbird Watson.
All right. So anyway,
Some say
thank you
the
all so
sound
much
of
for
the
stopping.
clapping mimics that of
myself.
clapping.
All right, that's fair enough then. Thank you very much for everyone for watching. Like
Alright.
and subscribe.
Yep. Thank you all so much for
Hillary
stopping by and
Clinton, yo,
watching.
I have those fucking emails.
I don't know nothing
Yeah.
about these emails. We don't know something about these emails here.
Right.
I have the emails. I know what you did in Benghazi. I know what those emails were about.
Can we do the outro? Can we do the outro, guys? All right. Anyway, fucking cat just renamed yourself Harry the Hummingbird Watson.
Oh my god, Tyler, do the outro before I get more breathed out.
Thank you all so much for stopping by and watching. Please click any links in the annotations for more stuff that we've done. And as always, please join us again next week for our next topic, which is, I have no idea, but we'll let you all know. No, if you have any ideas, please let us know on Discord. Join us on Discord for more. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll hope to see you next time.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.
Later, bitches.
Bye.
Ta-ta.